What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Hope you enjoyed your football Sunday. Week 14 in the NFL is, I almost said over, but we still got a game tomorrow. Almost over. At least the majority of it is over. But the Sunday night portion has come to a close. The Houston Texans go on the road, and I just realized it's better if I have my mic on. Oh, we are off to a fantastic start here tonight. Fantastic start tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, welcome in, everybody, to Sunday Night Postgame Show here on the Rec Room Sports Hub. AP Alan Perella joining you, hopefully we'll be joined by Scott Cope hopefully here in a little bit, and maybe even Tanner will hop in, considering it's his Chiefs that played tonight. So, great showing from the Texans. I think the story of the day was their defense. The Texans' defense is indeed for real. They played a fantastic game today. Patrick Mahomes, probably one of the worst games in his career. And honestly, especially after watching that second half, part of that's not even his fault. I mean, there were so many dropped passes in that fourth quarter. It really all started with the Kareem Hunt drop pass. What was it? 3rd and 2. They were near their own goal line. Honestly, if Hunt catches that pass, they end up taking that one back, and taking that in for a touchdown. And maybe this is a whole different outcome, a whole different ball game. Hey, congratulations. Big win for the Texans. Now they're in prime position right now, and we'll get into this throughout the show, but they're in prime position right now to maybe take the AFC South now. So, in one game back to the Jaguars, which, you don't know what Jaguars team you're going to get on a weekly basis. So I kind of like Houston's defense in that regard. I'd like Houston head to head in that moment with that stretch there. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, weather didn't faze them at all. Cold night in Kansas City, 20 degrees. I mean, you saw the hit that Jalen Petrie put on Rashee Rice. Oh my God. I don't think I've seen a hit or a tackle like that in a long, long time. I know, Scott, you probably haven't seen that kind of a hit in a while, but man, Texans defense statement tonight against Kansas City.
Jackson that Monday night against the Patriots was the last hit I saw. He went flying. No, I mean, this is kind of the way that dynasty seasons end with teams. Is you go out and Mahomes throws 3 interceptions. Uncharacteristically, Rashee Rice, 4 catches for 30 yards, or 3 catches for 30. I mean, the Chiefs just didn't look like they had any juice tonight, and you lose the game like that. So, yeah, Houston wanted it more.
Yeah, I mean, and then also too, Scott, you look at it, there were so many drop passes.
Yeah.
There were so many drop passes. It all started, and I was just mentioning this a moment ago, it started with the Kareem Hunt drop pass. 3rd and 2, he catches that ball. That's basically a walk-in touchdown, almost. Yep. He had a blocker in front of him. That's pretty much a walk-in touchdown. And I'm sure the guy, our other friend here, Mr. Tanner Dawson, would agree with that. The drops, Tanner. The drops.
Rashee Rice, Travis Kelce suck.
I was telling Scott, it really all started with the Kareem Hunt drop pass, because if he catches that, that's a walk-in touchdown almost.
Houston, I see your comments. There was no weather. I don't know. I don't know what weather you were seeing.
Apparently 20-degree weather. So 20 degrees is considered weather.
It's December, people. It's going to be cold.
You forget, Tanner. This is also Houston, Texas. That the worst they get is like 50 degrees.
But it's not Miami.
That is true.
It's in Miami. Houston can play in the cold. They're fine.
I mean, yeah, they can.
I don't know what weather, man. It wasn't. Last I checked, I just walked outside. It wasn't rainy. It wasn't snowy. It's not even windy. It's just
cold. Yeah,
it's stupid.
See, that's the kind of weather. That's the kind of weather I'm okay with. As long as there's no wind, I'm okay with cold weather. Like when I had to work earlier, when I had to work earlier today, there was so much wind. It was like 40, 30 degrees though, but because of the wind, it's like it was almost unbearable at times. So it's like, I don't mind.
That's where it sucks.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it being like if it's like 15, 20 degrees, but there's no wind and it's like just calm the whole time. I'm okay with it as long as there's no wind.
All I'm going to say is Xavier Worthy was the only guy that looked like he wanted to be out there in the cold tonight.
And we couldn't give him a fourth catch.
No, I mean, why did Andy Reid goes for it on 4th down from his own 31?
Love it. I love it. We begged for it.
I liked it. Yeah.
But you dropped the ball.
Yeah.
3 different times.
Yep.
Love the call. I'm down with it. You just can't execute. Players can't execute. So trust your defense to do the job because they have been for once. But you can't execute when you're dropping balls. So.
Yep.
I mean, ain't that always the truth?
That's what it is.
It messes with the quarterback psyche when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I going to?
Oh, Mahomes used to it. You remember he had MVS and Sky Moore at one time together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun days.
And here's the thing: one of those essential drops, if you want to call it, led to an interception. It was the Kelsey one, but that one mostly got batted in the air. See, here's the thing: I only put one of those.
Two interceptions got batted.
Yeah, I was gonna say I only put one of those turnovers on Patrick, and I think it was the one to Lassiter towards the.
It was the Hollywood, yeah.
The one he tried to hit Hollywood deep, and he undercut him, and Lassiter picked it off. First one, great play by Jalen Petrie, basically tipped it to himself, and then the second one was a ball in Kelsey's hands, tipped in the air. And picked off. So, I mean, and we've said this we said this on Lock It In. How many times, Tanner? It's tough. It's going to be tough going against this Houston defense, especially after what they did to both Buffalo and Kansas City.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Pohl, backup of the backup, coming in at left tackle, based on that defense. Danielle Hunter, I felt he contained very well. Did very well. We've had him on our roster.
Hunter was a non-factor. Danielle Hunter was a non-factor.
It's Pohl. He came in and did his job. I can't complain. There. I felt Norzad or whoever the hell Norzad, I think was at the right guard, or maybe Dixon, whoever it is. It's just they're just not powerful enough like Trey, so you're able to get the pressure at the middle there. Jalen Moore did all right, but shout out to Pohl. Coming in right off the bat. Crazy injury to Wanye.
I was going to say, is there any update on Wanye? Because I'll be honest, I muted the TV after the first half because I couldn't stand the commentary anymore. Like I'm okay with Mike Tirico, but Chris Collinsworth, it makes me want to pull from here now.
Oh my TV is like almost all the way down.
So. But yeah, so
you can't listen to those guys. Can't listen.
But yeah. Any update on Moore yet, Tanner, or is he?
I think they're still evaluating. I don't see nothing there. Trent McDuffie went out, but I think that's okay. Noah Williams has better size going against a Nico, and you saw it was a little better against the Nico Collins than what. I mean, if McDuffie would have stayed in, Nico would have crushed us. So, just. McDuffie can't cover size.
I mean, we saw it Thanksgiving, Tanner, when she struggled with both Lamb and Pickens. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't cover sides. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, always own him. When you play the Eagles, this guy has repeatedly Mike Williams, I think at one time before he got hurt and finally off. It's repeat, rinse and repeat. So, yeah, it's okay. I felt Noah Williams did pretty good coming in. Jalen Watson had a hell of a game. Defense actually played really well. I was actually impressed. They were actually getting pressure back there and everything, But when your offense can't catch a damn ball, it don't matter.
And that's the facts. Looking at the stats here, we'll start with Houston. CJ Stroud, 15 of 31, 203, a touchdown, sacked 3 times. That, like you said, Tanner, your defense really got after him, especially midway through that game. Yeah, Chris Jones, man, that third quarter, that started the third quarter. I was like, okay, here comes Kansas City. Chris Jones is hitting his stride. They're starting to play good defense. Now Mahomes is just going to take over, and then the drops happen. Woody Marks, 26 carries, 68 yards. They held him in check pretty much tonight. Umbawale only had 1 carry in the entire game, but it was the touchdown that ended up sealing the deal. Nico Collins, you talked about him earlier, 4 for 121. Of course, a majority of that was on that long pass play that set them up for their first touchdown. So
all of it in the first half. All of it. Nothing in the second half. Not a thing.
So yeah, Texans were kind of shut out on offense, aside from the the gifted touchdown off the turnover on downs in the fourth quarter. But I said this at the beginning of the show, the story is really about their defense. Again, their defense is just on another level compared to some of these other teams. So I'm not saying it's like 2000 Ravens-esque, but if you can just get some kind of offensive production from CJ Stroud in this offense,
something.
Texans are going to be a dangerous team if they get into the postseason.
I don't want to see him in the playoffs if I'm Denver, New England, or the Chargers. Don't want to see them. Just please.
I still feel like the Chargers play themselves out.
Yeah.
Even if the Chiefs don't make it in, I still feel like the Chargers play themselves out.
Yeah, I can see
that. You know what's funny? Because of the Colts losing today, the Texans are actually the 7th seed as of right now.
Colts are out. Yeah. I said it 2 weeks ago. They're gonna play them. They go to Seattle next week. Right.
And you just lost Daniel Jones for the season to an Achilles injury, which
Riley Leonard or Anthony Richardson is starting for the Colts at Seattle. That's not going to go well.
Anthony Richardson's on IR, by the way.
Yeah, but he might come off. Yeah. He might come off.
Hope all the Jonathan Taylor fantasy owners enjoyed what they got out of him.
That one of them is
pretty
me.
Much.
One of them is me.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. So much for that MVP campaign. Unfortunately, I mean, if he is gonna be the MVP, he's gonna have to carry this team from now on, because
he's not gonna do it.
You can't expect Riley Leonard to lead this team on short notice. You can't expect Anthony Richardson to come off of injured reserve and lead this team.
He's not gonna do it. Jonathan Taylor's gonna see stack box after stack box the rest of the year now. He's basically done.
And they got a tough schedule still to come. So it's basically down to Houston and Jacksonville for the South at this point.
And both are going to get in the playoffs.
My future's bet on Jacksonville looks pretty dang good.
It certainly does.
I like them.
Mm-hmm. So on the Kansas City side of things, Mahomes 14 of 30 for 33, 160, no touchdowns, 3 picks. Again, one of them was only his fault. The other 2 were batted in the air. He also led the team in rushing, 7 for 59.
Yeah. Again.
Kareem, 12 for 30. Did have the touchdown, but 12 for 30. Worthy, only 3 catches for 55. Hollywood, only 1 for 35. Rasheed Rice, 4 for 34. 1 catch for Travis Kelce for 8 yards.
I think he was at a Taylor Swift concert tonight. I don't think that was Travis Kelce that we saw.
No, that was Travis Kelce you saw.
Was it?
Trust me. That was early season Travis Kelce coming back out.
Oh, God.
I'll tell
After
you
a
what,
long
I really like Nick Bolton, by the way, Tanner, on your defense.
Oh,
12 tackles. 12 tackles again tonight. Like,
he's the only Mizzou player I will ever own a jersey of. So.
Him and Chris Jones are like the two defensive players who are putting everything on the line right now. I mean, yes, Karlaftis had a sack tonight. But it's like every single play, the two guys that I always see are 95 and 32.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you 95. 32. That's why I got his jersey. So
where's Karlaftis from, by the way? Does anybody know where Karlaftis is from? Where did he play college?
Where did he play college, Scott?
A Boston College, that would be.
Yeah, that's right. He's just a try-hard, you know. That's all it is.
How do we have two Boston College guys on our teams, Tanner? You have Karlaftis, I have Ezaraku. So how do we have two Boston College guys on our team?
I don't know. They do something right, or ish, I guess, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Tanner, I'll let you have the floor. Overall thoughts on the Chiefs' performance tonight?
Catch a ball. That's my overall performance, man. You catch balls, drives extend, things go somewhere. I mean, don't get me wrong, Bucker missed that kick that's big, but it wasn't as big as the Rice drops, multiple drops. I said the S with it. And Kelce, ditto. You know, you get those two guys doing something, even with the Mahomes pick on Hollywood there, you know, if he throws two picks, you'll at least be able to extend drives on a couple of those drives. So great defense, great job. Rice and Kelce, you guys stink. Figure it out. Rice has multiple drops this season, by the way, where it would extend drives. Same with Kelce. So both of these guys are in the same boat of, they've had some big games. Their stats look good, but they've killed drives before and killed momentum multiple times this season.
It's almost like watching CeeDee Lamb play the Philadelphia Eagles, like drop after drop after drop.
Yeah, it was. Except they probably won't do what CD did after that game.
This is all I know. I know. So 4 Eastern games get over. I'm in a high stakes championship match. The guy that I'm going against has Mahomes, Rice, and Collins, and I'm like, no, I'm done. Look, I'm done. They're gonna all go off. I'm up by 9 going into tomorrow night. Hurts against Goddard and the Eagles defense. I got Hurts, so I'm sitting pretty good right now. But I thought I was dead with Mahomes and Rice as the hookup.
It's a good question. I gotta check.
Yeah, I thought I was donezo. And then Nico Collins 4 for 121. I'm like, I'm gone. And
it's a good question. So I'm playing for the number 1 seed of Mike's league right now, right? Yeah. I don't have a tight end currently in the starting lineup. What's up, Danny? But I have Jalen Hurts going tomorrow. He has AJ Brown. I'm up by 2 points. If I win, I get the number 1 seed in a bye for next week. The question is, guys, up by 2 points. Jalen Hurts versus AJ Brown. Do I go pick a tight end up?
You have Brown and he has Hurts?
I have Hurts. He has Brown.
Oh, you have Hurts. 6 point or 4 point?
This is Mike's league. Yeah.
It's Mike's league. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I stay pat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Chargers defense too, so.
Hurts runs for 1 touchdown. Hurts is going to outscore everybody in the game tomorrow night. So my issue is I don't want to drop anybody. Even though I have Trey Benson on the freaking bench right now. I don't have my slots filled with Hunter for next year. But Trey Benson, I don't think I pick it. I don't think I drop him for Tyler Conklin. That's what I'm saying. No.
Or Will Disley.
No. The only tight end that could be worth it in the game is Gadsden, and the Eagles play defense against the tight end really good.
Yeah, but I'd be looking for like a point or two, right? That'd be the most. So
If Conklin's
I'm sticking par for tomorrow. I'm sticking with Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, no tight end, and getting my number one bye for next week. So
all I know is that I played my aunt in the first round of our playoffs in my family's fantasy league, and she had Mahomes worthy and Bucker. So yeah,
you're gonna beat your aunt. You're gonna beat your aunt.
Oh, I already did.
You should feel bad.
I do feel bad. I do feel kind of bad because I'm like, I kind of know this. I've done this for like 3 years now. So against guys who are actually competitive in fantasy football. Like, I feel so bad. But looking ahead here, last 4 games for the Houston Texans: Arizona Cardinals, Las Vegas Raiders at home. Ugh. You go to the Chargers, and then the Colts at home for the Houston Texans.
Where's the loss coming?
I don't see a loss. I don't.
Knowing, right?
Oh,
would you say Jacksonville's in there?
No. Jacksonville's not in there. They've already played them twice. They're done.
Yeah.
Maybe
they have the head-to-head with Jacksonville because they won the last game. So, they've got Arizona, Vegas, the Chargers on the road, and then the Colts. So 3 of those 4 games are at home.
So where are they losing? I don't see a loss. I think they get in.
The only chance you lose is when you travel to LA. That's the only chance. It's the travel game.
Better hope that
3 games,
Houston fans.
3 out of the 4 games are at home.
And
the one game you have to go to is in LA. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Danny. I think they run the table.
I think Jacksonville still wins the division.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, but if I'm Jacksonville, I also don't want to see Houston first round, whether I'm at home or away.
Why not?
Or at least that defense.
You split against them, yeah.
They split.
Your team's also playing hot. I'd play him. I ain't scared. I wouldn't be scared of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Andy Reid, you're taking the game. Unreal. Stop it.
So Tanner, I'm uncharted territory for this team right now. Under 500 for the first time this late in the season. Under Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, 6-7.
That's 2012. Chiefs have been under 500 at this point.
Hey Tanner. Six teams get into the playoff in that league. I think I'm the 6th seed. I think I got in tonight.
Did you? I know Kevin did.
I believe so. 7-7. I think both 6 teams lost. You beat one of them, and the other one lost. So I think I get in.
Also, for those who are unaware, this also officially puts the Chiefs out of the running for the AFC West since they're too far gone. So it's now down to the Chargers and the Broncos, which looks like the Broncos might just run away with it, depending on what happens tomorrow night with the Chargers and Eagles. So you guys, of course.
Who's impressed with the Broncos right now? I'm not.
I don't know how we lost to these guys. I don't know how we lost to the Texans. I don't know how we lost to the Cowboys.
Not yet, Danny, but it's coming. Trust me.
It's coming.
Because guess what? That's next week's Sunday night game is the Vikings Cowboys.
I don't know, man. I'm not impressed by the Broncos at all.
Do we actually? I think the Broncos could be out after the first game that they play. I think they could lose to whoever.
I'm more impressed with your Patriots than I am the Broncos, Scott.
The Patriots are going farther than the Broncos. The Patriots got a defense. Denver's got a defense. The difference is Drake May is a better quarterback than Bo Nix right now, and that's the difference. But again, the Patriots are going to have to play Buffalo in the first round, maybe Houston.
Cakewalk. A little harder.
So, Tanner, you guys got the Chargers at home next week. That's the early game, actually.
It's a noon game. Hallelujah.
What?
It's the early noon game. And then
another one.
you go. Then after that, you go to Tennessee, Broncos at home on Christmas Day, and at Vegas for Week 18.
So where's Kansas City losing another game this year? They're not.
It'll probably be the Broncos game.
Oh God.
Because Denver's still going to be playing for the 1 seed at that point.
Yeah. If it was flip-flop the Raiders and the Broncos, probably be the Broncos that week. But because of where it's at, especially on Christmas Day, you know the Broncos want to squish the Chiefs and finish it out, right? That'd be the game.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you're still on the brink of the postseason, you're still right there on the edge. You don't think Denver's going to want to squeeze the rest of the life you guys have left?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're going to want to, locked in or not. They're going to want to take care of business, finish it out.
And the Raiders are only interested in covering spreads. They're not interested in winning games anymore.
I mean,
What was that today? Really? 5 seconds left. You kick a field goal to cover the spread.
I'm on Raider Island on false start Thursdays, baby. Guess what I got? Raider Island came through.
Seriously, Pete Carroll.
You knew it was a trap, man. You knew that was a line was a trap.
The field goal. Let's cover it.
They couldn't cover 7.5 earlier this season. You think they're going to cover 8.5? They're going to screw it up somehow.
By the way, I would also like to say that out of everybody here, I actually picked the Titans to beat the Browns.
Wasn't that?
I think I was on Tennessee too on false start.
No, the long shot, Scott, I think was the Bengals when they lost by 5. Burrow had the two picks late.
What a joke!
But yeah,
was that?
I was in the chat when they were doing the Thursday night post game. All of them picked the Browns to win, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm picking Tennessee because I know how this ends. I know how this ends." And Tony Pollard have a day, by the way. Tony Pollard, where have you been all year?
As Sam said, the old man finally showed up.
He did the thing again too. He did the thing of "We won a game."
I told him. I said, "Have faith in your team. They're gonna win." I told you what he said to me on the Lock It In show this morning. You're a sick man for picking the Titans.
Yeah. There you go. Patriots have the Mafia next week. The Bills Mafia.
They could put the division away with the win next week. Yep, they put the division away with a win.
Yeah,
because Baltimore is not a tough game anymore.
No,
Baltimore, Lamar doesn't like to play quarterback anymore. So,
yeah. Scott, who are your 2 Week 14 game balls going to?
Pete Carroll for covering the spreads no more. No, Shedeur Sanders. I mean, this guy's been maligned and ripped and everything backwards, forwards, and he goes out today in a game that got snow and is cold. What did he throw for 350 or something like that?
364.
364. I know it's the
364, three touchdowns. Even though they ended up losing today, it was a valiant comeback effort.
Yeah, he looked like the quarterback of the future for the Browns. So he's number one. And number 2 is that Houston Texans defense. I mean, they're scary. They're scary good. And I know Rice dropped a ton of balls and Kelsey dropped a ton of balls, but still, that defense is something to contend with. So, those are my 2 game balls.
Tanner, who will you give your 2 game balls to for Week 14?
Tyler Shuck, baby. Go out there. Put it all out the line. take down the Bucks, who are all of a sudden healthy and can't do nothing with it. So yeah, freaking Tyler Shuck. First off, what a game by him. And next up, I mean, gosh, man, can I just give it to the whole Dolphins team for shutting the haters up? Going to New York where it's cold. Tyrod Taylor has been playing well. You go out there and you crush them 34-10 in the cold. Hell yeah. Keep your playoff dreams alive. Give me that. Give me the Dolphins. I'm going to the Dolphins.
All right. So my first one is going to go to Tony Pollard. Same game as Scott's, but, great work. Again, where has he been all year? Finally decided to show up, came out of the retirement home and had himself a day. So Tony Pollard would be my first one. And then the second one, since we're giving to teams and groups here, I'm going to give it to the Minnesota Vikings. Completely shutting down Jaden Daniels. I mean, where was Washington today? Did they just not show up? Did they forget they were playing football today? How do we make JJ McCarthy look like the next, Warren Moon or whatever? Like, holy cow.
Couldn't believe it. While I was watching the KU Mizzou game, at T-Mobile down here, I looked at my phone periodically and I'm like, what the hell's going on over there?
Because that was one of your bets, Tanner. That was one of your bets.
What?
On locking it was Washington.
Was it -1.5 or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was -1.5. Yeah. Didn't
You
show up.
figured, hey, you just showed up against the Broncos, took them overtime, and I know Daniels was back, so I was like, oh, surely you're going to play a little better, right? Nope.
Daniels gets hurt again, so he's done for the year, I'll bet you. They're just going to shut him down, I think. I can't see him playing. It's no use in playing. Why play him? I mean, it's elbow again. It's the same arm. Left arm. Done.
Yeah.
Which means I could probably see the Eagles winning both of those games now if Daniels is going to get shut down. So I think that kind of unofficially puts the NFC East out of reach for us at the very least. Depends on what happens with the Eagles tomorrow night. But yeah, I think we can still run the table and maybe finish with a positive record. But the NFC is just too stacked this year for us to make the playoffs this year. Because you still got the 49ers, Seahawks, and Rams, Packers. It depends on how Chicago ends up playing the rest of the year. Because right now they're the 7th seed. They just went from the 1 seed to the 7th seed. So
yeah, that's what one loss does. That's what one loss does.
So it depends on how Chicago plays, and then you got to hope that Detroit loses 2 games. So,
and they can, and they could. The way they played this year, that's highly possible. So, yeah, it's still wide open. It's not done yet. You still got there's too much football left to play. One injury,
a whole lot. There's still a lot to figure out. Still,
if Jahmyr Gibbs ever got hurt, or Amon-Ra St. Brown, either one of them was down for the year, Detroit would be in a serious amount of trouble. So, I mean, that's what it is. It's one injury to every team.
Did I just see Ryan Clark say Patrick Mahomes is underrated? What?
Don't listen to Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark,
whatever
you do.
Between him and Paul Feinbaum, I'm pretty sure I lost like 15 brain cells today.
And Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah, Chris Collinsworth.
Chris Collinsworth. Yeah.
But yeah,
Tony Romo's going down the same road too.
It's gotten bad for Tony. It's gotten bad. But yeah, week 14 is in the books, guys. Next Sunday night. Speaking of JJ McCarthy and the Vikings, Vikings go on the road to Dallas, coming off 11 days rest. Their last game, of course, this past Thursday, a loss at home, a loss on the road in Detroit. Vikings Cowboys next Sunday night.
The postgame will start at 9 p.m. Eastern time, folks. So be ready.
Yeah, I have a like even with how bad our defense played Thursday, they've been better. They've been better since Quinnen came and joined the team. We're supposedly going to get Diggs back for that game too, potentially. So, yeah, if Diggs is back and he plays the way that he usually does, I don't see a world where Minnesota wins this game. Although we were wrong with them today. So,
Aaron Rodgers is the new Vikings quarterback next year. Get on the bus.
Get out the bus. He's going to the Vikings. Jesus.
They can't go with McCarthy or Brosmer. They got to find something. Mm-hmm. McCarthy's proved this year that he's not it.
Yeah. Real quick, we'll end off on this. We'll end off. Look at the updated standings. Of course, this isn't accounting for the Chargers-Eagles game. Tomorrow night.
I have to do something. I got to give 9 game balls out. 9 more game balls. Kareem Hunt, Jaleel McLaughlin, JMO, CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, Michael Pittman, Debo, Harrison Mavis, and the Rams team defense. Thank you very much. You might win me 4K. So, just saying, if Jalen Hurts has a decent game tomorrow night, I'm up 9 already. So, where I thought I was done. So Tanner's got a wagon in Mike's league too. So
yeah, we need everybody to show up now.
Yeah, I know. All right, you want to talk playoffs? Let's talk playoffs.
So looking at the AFC side, with the Broncos win today, they overtook the Patriots for the number 1 seed, as we all kind of said. They had the better AFC conference record, so they took the number 1 overall seed. But the Patriots have a big game, as was mentioned in the comments earlier. Patriots play the Bills, and that could basically seal them the AFC East if they were to win that. Jacksonville, of course, leading the AFC South right now. They're actually the 3 seed. They're only a game up on the Texans, technically a half game if you want to take the head-to-head into account. But so the Texans kind of hot on their heels. Pittsburgh with the win today over Baltimore, they're 7-6. Although, does anybody really trust Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers to make any noise in the postseason? I sure don't. I don't even know if they're still going to win the division. Baltimore might still steal it from them. That we might have the winner of the AFC North might be an 8-9 team this year. It's very likely. I know there's a 7-6 team right now, but there's a good chance with the way these teams have played all year long, there could be an 8-9 division winner in the AFC North this year.
Who's Pittsburgh have left? Like it's Cincinnati this week.
Let's see. Who does Pittsburgh have left? They got
Cincinnati.
They got Miami at home. That's a week from tomorrow. So that's the next week's Monday night game. You go to Detroit, to Cleveland, which that's not going to be an easy game. And then you finish with Baltimore at home. So that
none of those games are scary.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Detroit, I would have said Detroit about 2 months ago, but not anymore. I think they'll finish 9-8. I think Tomlin's going to have another winning season again.
Yep. Looks like it. And then your 3 wild cards: Bills at 9-4, Chargers 8-4, but again they play tomorrow night, and then the Texans at 8-5. Are after tonight's win over Kansas City jumps over Indianapolis to get the 7th seed. So, and then looking at
who's going to win the AFC? Could anybody figure it out? I sure can.
The AFC?
Yeah. Are the Patriots the best team in the AFC right now?
Yeah, why not the Patriots?
I was going to say, the evil empire is back, right?
I mean, only for 1 year, because the Chiefs are going to reload.
3, right?
Yeah, you know what's going to happen again.
Danny, I think you mean the South, not the North. The North is going to have at least 2 or 3 double-digit win teams.
The AFC South's not going to be 8-9 winner.
Well, right now you have 7-6, Tampa at 7-6, Carolina. both tied for the division right now.
Yeah.
And Tampa and Carolina played twice in the last 3-4 weeks of the season. So, yeah, so there's a lot to be determined.
Yep.
So
NFC side, Rams have the number 1 seed as of right now. Big game for Matthew Stafford today. Packers got the win over the Bears, so they're the number 2 seed right now. Eagles at 8-4, they play tomorrow. Tampa Bay 7-6, tied with Carolina, but they have the current head-to-head advantage. Neither of these teams have played each other yet. Seattle 10-3, the top wild card. This might be the best wild card team out of both sides with the Seahawks, but again, it's Sam Darnold. Can he perform in the playoffs? 49ers, as I like to call them, the welfare Niners, holding everything together with glue and duct tape, and still finding ways to win football games. They're 9-4. Chicago, after the loss today, goes from the number 1 seed to the number 7 seed.
Who's right back in Chicago?
Detroit at 8-5 is the team behind them, and
they play each other in week 18 at Chicago, which
of course you got
playoff spot.
Carolina at 7-6, who is tied with Tampa Bay, but loses the tiebreaker as of right now. And then Dallas at 6-1. Minnesota still technically alive at 5-8, but they're pretty much done.
It did.
So I want to look at the Panthers here. Their last 4
Tampa twice.
They go to New Orleans. They got Tampa twice with Seattle in the middle.
I have no trust in Tampa Bay. 0.
No, I don't either. Not at all.
Even though Mike Evans will be back and McMillan will be back for them probably next week, I still have no trust in them. You can't beat New Orleans at home? Come on. Really?
Tampa has Atlanta at home next week. And then, like we mentioned, 2 with Carolina. And then with...
Here's what I will say.
With Miami in the middle. They go to Miami. So
if Drake London's back for Atlanta, Tampa loses to Atlanta. If Drake London is back. If he's not back, then I think Tampa beats Atlanta.
So we think Carolina wins the South then?
I don't even have any trust in Carolina either, to be honest with you.
I'm going Carolina. I
think Carolina is the probably the pick.
I think Carolina. I don't trust Atlanta. Are you kidding me?
I'll be honest. I'm actually rooting. As much as I love Baker Mayfield, I'm actually rooting for Carolina to win the division because that's our best chance to get a wild card. If we're able to leapfrog Detroit, but I don't know.
Carolina can cause Tampa major problems. Ted McMillan's going to have.
I think Carolina's proven, Scott, that they're not afraid really of anybody. I mean, take away the Buffalo game where they got completely destroyed.
Right.
They have been in almost every game this year. They have hung around with a lot of teams this year.
If Bryce Young shows up in the last 4 weeks and plays serviceable quarterback, Carolina will win that division easily. If Bryce Young does not play good quarterback, serviceable quarterback, Tampa Bay's going to win it. It's all on Bryce Young right now. That's what I think.
And if you remember last year, Bryce Young played his best quarterback play in December last year. So
Yep.
if he's able to put it all together and they make a run and win the division, I think the talk of Bryce Young being a bust last year, it's completely gone away. It's completely gone away. I think you could finally take that bust card off of him. I mean, franchise quarterback is still out there, but if they win the division, I think you can solidify that Bryce Young is the future franchise quarterback. Is the franchise quarterback for Carolina for years to come.
I just hate that Seattle and the Rams might play in the semifinal, the divisional round instead of the championship game. I hate that. I'd rather see Seattle and the Rams in the championship game.
I think you got one more matchup with the Rams in Seattle this
on the Thursday night.
I want to
it's
say
a Thursday night game in a couple of weeks.
I think it's the last Thursday night game, I want to say.
No,
it's the penultimate Thursday night game.
December 18th, I think it is. Something like that.
Yeah. And then they get a 12-day rest period and then play Atlanta on a Monday night. Oh, God.
The Rams or Seattle?
Rams. Good luck,
Rams
Atlanta.
Detroit. Put your bet in now. That's a total over game. Detroit team total over. Rams team total over. Game total over. That's who Sunday is. Detroit is going to Los Angeles. Complete over.
Man. Guys, any final thoughts from Week 14? Anything, any standouts? Anything we want to bring up before we end off?
The Chiefs better stop giving grease to Rashee Rice and Travis Kelce. Stick them on their gloves, not grease. Stick them.
So Rashee Rice left the locker room before the reporters could even got there, and Travis Kelce denied all interview requests. So multiple.
They're a little bit pissed off.
Yeah,
as they should be. I
agree. I totally agree.
So I thought
next week's going to be interesting for the NFL.
I'm still not down for draft talk until we are officially shot in the head, guys. So until that chance is 0 and we have an eliminated tag on our name.
Yeah.
No draft talk yet. Still that chance.
Let me just say this: if somehow, some way, the Chiefs are going to be vying for that 7th seed in Week 18, somehow, some way, there'll be one game out or tied for the 7th seed going into the Week 18 game.
I think you find out after the Broncos game.
Yep.
That's your unless you lose to the Chargers, you're not losing to the Titans. But unless you lose to the Chargers, then you can put the gun to the head, right? But till then,
well, Chargers game's at Arrowhead, so I don't think.
No, Titans at Tennessee.
I don't think
Chargers game's at Arrowhead, but you're not losing the Titans game.
Sam gets to see the Chiefs up close and personal.
Yeah, I've already sent him $100 of the bettings thanks to Missouri starting their bettings to go streaky in his little feathers and stuff.
It is feathers.
This cowboy hat.
Can't catch me.
For every Patrick Mahomes touchdown, Sam has to go streaking up and down the stands against Tennessee.
This just did the Nashville Nationals do. Found their missing peacock today.
Sam.
Yeah. I know they lost today, and it was a heartbreaking loss, and it was a bad throw at the end of that game, but I'm starting to come around to believing Caleb Williams a little bit more. I think he did a really good job in that second half. He did a really good job in that second half. He started to look like college Caleb Williams to me. There's a couple things he still needs to work on. Obviously, the drop back passing still needs to improve. Decision making in some sports still needs to improve, but I think Ben Johnson's done a really great job with Caleb Williams this year.
You came 14 yards, 17 yards in the first half, something like that, something crazy, and you came out and led your team back.
Yeah,
they finally started calling the right calls. Yeah, big props. Yeah.
I think Caleb's finally showing that he can play in the NFL, and that the Bears may finally have a franchise quarterback for the first time ever. And I think he's definitely matured over this season. He's definitely matured. He's gotten better in interviews. He's gotten better in the media. He's definitely this whole draft class. Caleb's improved a lot. Drake May's done great. As Scott, as you know, you've seen him this year.
Yeah.
Bo Nix has he's been spotty at times, but he's played well. He's got his team to 11-2. This turned out to be a pretty good draft class in some regard. Take away 9. Take away 9, and we're good.
Yeah. I'll do it. Yeah.
Take away JJ McCarthy. We'll call it.
I'm just killing with kids. Yeah, he did.
I mean, technically, if you've seen Lock It In the last month, where I picked against Oklahoma and they ended up winning every game.
I'm going Justin Jefferson. I'm going Justin Jefferson under props the rest of the year. I'm locking in. Book it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Too low. It's too low to go under.
It's too low. Could be too low. Justin Jefferson under 17.5 receiving yards.
And Jason missed his prop by 1 freaking yard. It was 93.5, and he had 92 receiving yards.
Tanner, I put in a 5-leg college basketball parlay today. I hit 4 of them, and the one I lost, St. Mary's 9.5, and they won the game by 9.
It's heartbreaking, dude.
$200 it would have paid.
Ooh.
Ooh. I was ripped.
Well, I had the 100 one yesterday where Colorado lost that one in a 5-leg parlay, two spreads, the rest of them 3 money line, and that include American, Louisville, Ohio State, all plus money there. Colorado plus money, and Colorado came back and then lost it late. So, yeah, that would have won me $100. So,
would even kill me more. I looked at the play-by-play. St. Mary's missed 2 free throws with like 10 seconds left. I was like, you gotta be kidding. Really? Seriously?
That's a bad beat.
That's a hugely bad beat.
Yeah. What was the last one that I lost today? I know the long shot did not hit because it was the Bengals.
They should have won.
Yeah. Hang on, I got my list here.
Lock it in.
Yeah, Jason missed it, but it was the fact that I tried to bet the under on the Steelers and Ravens, and they both decided, hey, we're going to put up 20 points each.
Funny.
Hopefully, no. Yeah, Knox had a good game. Yeah, I picked him up late in one of my leagues. So
Cleveland, Tennessee was under 35.5. It snowed.
33.5.
33.5, and they scored what? 60 points combined.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, really can't write this stuff, really.
I mean, thank you, Harold Fannin, for winning me that part of my picks today.
Shador too.
Had him big today, and then
Tony
the last part of it hit tonight. So I finished 3-2.
That's good. 3-2.
Because it was Mahomes over half an interception, and he threw 3. So.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Tanner.
I saw it. Don't worry.
I was going to say, is that considered a jinx? Because I don't think it is.
Blame Allen.
I won't classify as a jinx since 2 of them are freaking drops. So
that's fair. That is fair. Gentlemen, anything else before we end off tonight?
Bye, Spotify. Sleep well, Spotify.
Sleep well, Spotify. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. We will be back with Lock It In on Saturday, right, Tanner? College basketball / NHL, NBA, anything we can put our hands on at that point.
Anything you want. So,
and then
outside of
NFL. And then Week 15 NFL next Sunday. So,
I do have one thing to say. Thank you, Doug Gottlieb. I much appreciate you, buddy.
I saw you lost.
Wright State beat them.
Wright State. I mean, I looked at their past games. They lost a couple leading into that game. It did not look good. Like, it did not look good for their past games. But you have to ride the trend. So
Green Bay is the UMass of college basketball in my mind right now. You got a chance to do it. Bet it.
UMass college basketball is better than football.
No doubt. No doubt.
Big time. We're 2 weeks away, guys, from NFL slate being on Saturday. So,
Oh, that's right. Bears Packers are on
Week
Saturday.
16,
Yeah,
Philly, Washington.
Philly, Washington, Bears Packers. Yeah.
Yep. Guys, thank you again for joining us. We'll be back next Sunday night to recap Vikings Cowboys. Again, I mentioned this on Facebook. I was like, all of America when they find out the Cowboys haven't. God damn it, the Cowboys are on prime time again. Here we go with this.
Yep. All you got to say is Rat Chalk, baby. Got something in
Guys,
mind.
have a great night. We'll see you next Sunday. Love y'all. Stay safe. Take care.
Rat Chalk.
Go.